I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something. I hope more people do this, honestly, because if it works out, I think it's gonna be a great opportunity to share some stories, to get more people excited. And what I'm kind of referring to is I want to be more involved within the WoW community. I want to be more involved with the pickup groups, or pugs, as we kind of refer to them in this day and age. Pugs can sometimes have a bad rap of negativity and things like that. And so what I really wanted to do was I wanted to take kind of an opportunity to meet the people behind the pugs, to learn more about them, to get a better understanding of how they like to play, and just add a little bit more positivity to there. So I'm working on creating a short form podcast where I interview pugs in dungeons, and we're gonna call it Wow, That's a 10. And I gotta talk to this shaman. I'll leave. Wow, that's a 10. So that's kind of what we're calling it. And that is pretty much ideally what the purpose behind it is we want to shine some more positive light within the pug community. We want to kind of showcase certain players, talk about things that we like, talk about how we like the game, and it's really meant to just kind of be this open-ended kind of like questionnaire style. And so since I am episode 1, I kind of feel like the best person to interview would be myself. So without further ado, we're going to kind of get into it. I've got myself a list of curated questions that I'm going to ask myself to answer. And, even if you don't really vibe with the process, if you enjoyed the video, I always appreciate feedback. And I look forward to kind of chat with you guys soon throughout the world. All right, let's go ahead and get I forgot what the black buff was. Crit? Yeah, we're going to get crit. All right. Let's go pick up this group. So generally the first question I like to ask people is, how did you get into WoW? Like, what was the root cause of it that kind of brought you into it in the first place? Like, what is sort of your flavor? Like, how did you find it? And for me, it was actually really simple. I was a EverQuest player back in the day. Like, this is a long time ago. We're talking middle school, the middle school era of EverQuest, and ideally, a group of my friends who were playing WoW, or not playing WoW, who were actually, well, yeah, I guess they were, who I played EverQuest with, were talking about this, new and fascinating game that they're in the beta for. And so, part of them being my EverQuest group, I was like, man, tell me more about this. What do you mean? Like, what does your hunter do? Things like that. And lo and behold, it was World of Warcraft. And so they were kind of the reason that got me in. I was a EverQuest bard back in the day. And the rest is history. I'm a beta baby. I was playing before the game's launch. I got to experience kind of like the growth of World of Warcraft itself, and this playing, I want to say, I guess, yeah, since like 2005, 2006. So yeah, very exciting. Yeah. What was the first character that I picked? Okay, so my very, very, very first character was a dwarf. It was actually a dwarf hunter. I did the you play a hunter route, and I think I got it to like level 14, level 15. I didn't get very far with it. What I was actually trying to do was I was just trying to kind of find an identity within the game, find something fun, find something that I like to play. And what ended up happening was I switched over to Horde for a little bit, and I think I was playing like an orc warrior or something. And then I was doing an RFC run with these 2 troll priests, and I'll never forget it. RFC, for those who don't know, the acronym was Ragefire Chasm. So it's like one of the very first early dungeons, especially on the Horde side within World of Warcraft. And so what ended up happening was I was in this RFC group, and I see these 2 troll priests just doing all kinds of stuff. Like they were casting these shadow word pain and healing, and I was just like, oh man, that's really cool. So I moved back over to the Alliance side for this one specific instance, and I made a human priest by the name of Calypso. So shout out to anybody who was on the Alexstrasza. Wow, what my pronunciation? What's the problem with that? Shout out to all my friends who are on Alexstrasza who remember playing with a human priest by the name of Calypso. And I played that character all through my the beginning, all the way to TBC when I swapped over to a Draenei Shaman. I guess let me kind of take a step back there now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, no, I played Holy, so that was another fun thing. I met a guild early on, and I really wish I could remember the names, the name of the guild. It was kind of like one of those those pseudo kind of like cheesy World of Warcraft guild names at the time. But they were good people. They actually helped me level to Holy, or level 260 as Holy, and they were like, man, we really need a healer for raids, or for Dungeons and Raids. And yeah, like that was my role. And I kind of fell in love with healing. It was actually something that I really enjoyed doing. And I guess it's maybe because of the simplicity at the time, when you really just kind of hit just a couple of buttons and making sure nobody dies. So that is kind of fun. But yeah, I kept playing that character until TBC, when I moved over to a Draenei Shaman named Saphiria. So shout out to Premonition on Saphiria. That was my home away from home for the very, very longest time, where I was both a Restoration and an Elemental Shaman. Fell in love with Elemental in Wrath of the Lich King, and that was kind of been my go-to primary main for a very long time, up until, I want to say, man, what was it? Maybe BFA? When I started getting more into tanking. I really, really kind of loved tanking a lot. I loved kind of like the that fixation you get with it. Like, you know, I feel important because I'm the tank. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Oh. What is one class I do not understand at all? Hot take. I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, I guess it's not so much like a fan because I just don't like I don't like them. I think it's just because of fan, like I just don't get it. And that's Invoker. I kind of feel like it is definitely like a spec that kind of like it's a great first attempt into something different and something new. But for me, I'm more of like the traditionalist with my MMOs, and so like it was really hard for me to get behind something like the Invoker. Now, granted, this is also coming from somebody who was like really excited about them making like a Tinkerer class or even a Bard. Now, granted, if they ever made a Bard, I'd probably kind of swap into that, because again, one of the reasons why I was so enthralled with the Shaman was just because of the support aspect from it. So I think like augmentation maybe might be the closest thing that I would dabble with, but like oh my god, not destruction. Why am I blanking on it's preservation, augmentation, and you know what, I can't remember what the last one is, so shame on me for that. So whoopsies. I'm having mid-key brain fog right now. I guess it's because I don't even see them so much. So, yeah. What is a memory I will never forget? So in Wrath of the Lich King, my guild at the time, which was Premonition on Windrunner, I ended up tanking for them during ICC. It was actually my very first time tanking, and I think that I played a prop paladin. Go figure. At the time, I probably played the easiest tank I could get into. So So I jump in there as a tank. I'm tanking Lich King, and I ended up solo tanking through his now I'm blanking on the name, Soul Reapers. It was a debuff followed up by like a 3-hit combo, and Prop Paladins had enough tools in the toolkit to be able to kind of not necessarily negate it, but just preemptively survive each hit. And so my very first time tanking, the Lich King fight is just such a beautiful, epic encounter. I really, like, I would say, like, if you have time to when they ever roll back like oh no, or my healer just died. I don't know what happened there. If we ever roll back like another Wrath of Lich King server, I would highly recommend playing. Oh, that's right. We have a Death Knight. The Lich King fight was fantastic. We are not going to kill this time. He is going to get the buff, and he is going to eat my lunch. Yep, he got it. So we're going to pop a cooldown. Oh, God. So this is one of the key problems with trying to do, like, live interviews during a key, is you get to have these little fun moments. So... all right, we're good. We survived. So, perfect. Moments in WoW that what was that? What is the question? What is a moment in WoW that genuinely moved you emotionally? I mean, aside from like the Wrath, the Lich King kill with my guild, like that was really fun. I think like I think like the guild aspects of it really like I enjoy the most. Like for me, this is a social game. I like playing with other people. I'm very fortunate that I am in a really supportive guild. My guild is very nice. They have shout out to Mostly Intentional on Thrall. We have been kind of working on some Mythic progression. I think we ended up 5 of 10 if we include Rotmeyer. Is that his name? Spore? Spore! So... Oh, come on. Oh, do I not have this trinket on? Oh, I guess I do not have this trinket on. Well, that's not good. Yeah, so, anything that, like, involves, like, my guild, it was, I've always... Oh, my nose is itching a little bit. I always think that it's, sorry, I'm just trying not to die here for just 1 second and get this thing killed. Man, emotionally, I guess I don't know. I don't know if there's like any like one specific instance within this game that like I've gotten. I mean, you get like really excited. You get really excited for like those last boss kills. Like for me, it was like I was in a Mythic progression guild for Mr. Pandaria, and we're doing Mythic Siege of Orgrimmar, and I think this was, I don't know what the boss's name is now. Oh, Siegecrafter Blackfuse, fantastic fight. And we were just kind of stuck on that one for a really long time. And it was the last kill was kind of like the Hail Mary last pull of the night kind of thing, and just being able to get it, and just having the nerd screams just for the not even the penultimate boss, the third to last, was really enjoyable, really refreshing, and it was a heightened sense of accomplishment. And so and I'm sure like people who are listening to this, you guys have hopefully all had that one moment with your guild or with just your group of friends or something, whether it be timing a really high key for the very first time, or seeing somebody you've been playing with for a really long time get like their mount and things like that. Like there's just a lot of moments in this game that I feel like can lead to like different levels of emotion. So what is my best pug experience? Ooh, that's a good one considering what we're doing here. Okay. All right. My best pug experience can also, I guess, be considered my worst pug experience. I forgot which expansion this was in. It might have been BFA when with Freehold being introduced. I was playing on my Elemental Shaman at the time. we were okay. And we were doing, I want to say it was like a plus 10 freehold. It was really high at the time, because 10s were, oh no, 10s weren't that high. I would say this was like a 10. So it was meant to be high at the time. And it took us about an hour and a half. we definitely went over the time, and it was rough, but everyone stuck through it, and I think that's what's. Oh my god, that Death Knight just got obliterated. He just took all the surges at the same time. I don't have my leg sweep was gone. Oh no, that was the shaman. The shaman got obliterated. Whoopsies. Yeah. So, I mean, it's like my best and my worst, because, yeah, it shouldn't take you an hour and a half to clear like a 10 key. But I think the fact that everybody was just there and everybody was vibing and we were having a good time, like it definitely, I was very fortunate to have my perspective of pugs change very early on. And I mean, like I said, at the time, it wasn't even anything like really major. It was just like, you know, it was, kind of like a low key. I had to I hit the wrong potion button there too. So we're kind of all having fun right now. Ooh. Yeah. Have you ever rage quit? This one hurts because I have. I kind of raged out, and in hindsight, I definitely didn't have a reason to rage out. It just kind of happened, but this was recently, actually, in War Within. Oh my god, please get that ball. I was a prot warrior tank for our guild, and we were on our AOTC Decimus kill. I love that fight, by the way. Like, probably one of the best fights, or last end raid bosses that they've done. Please get those orbs. Good gracious, I shouldn't have to get two. I was having internet issues. My Wi-Fi kind of crapped out. Not my Wi-Fi, I actually have hardwired here, but my internet kind of crapped out, and I got benched. And the following pull was the kill pull, and I was just pissed, because I was their tank. You know, I was the main tank going into that raid, clearing every boss on heroic. And, you know, even after the fact, we had people who were just like, oh, well, I guess we're done. And I'm like, no, you guys, we can't be done. Like, I need my AOTC. And it was like, we got it the following, but still, I was big mad. Like, I was very vocal about it. And again, in hindsight, it's no reason to be mad about. And so, you know, I did part ways with that guild kind of at the beginning of midnight, because, you know, we just didn't have my intentions didn't align kind of with their objectives. I really wanted to kind of continue to pursue tanking, and they did not want me to tank. And so I was just like, okay, well, I'll find something else. So, and yeah, the irony is that my current guild, I don't need to tank either, but I do have the opportunity to play like an off tank, since it's like my monk. So that is good there. Are you a mount collector, achievement hunter, or here to just push keys? I am terrified of pushing keys. And I think that might possibly be an ongoing stigma within the pug community. And I think that's just because some of those can seem really scary. I was actually we were doing a 16 with the guild, and myself and another guildie who was a mage, we're both very upfront about the fact that, like, we don't run 16s. We don't know what's in store for us. It's a very intimidating idea to run this. And we were there. We did it. We didn't time it, unfortunately. We actually missed it by I literally think we missed it by like 20 seconds. So, and it was because of the additional deaths that myself and the mage caused. So, like, you know, we feel bad, because that's our tanks, like one of our tanks keys. And, you know, you have this I don't want to keep using the word stigma, but you kind of have like this perception of your value or of your worth and you don't want to, like, you know, there's people out there who just don't like letting people down, and I do feel like I'm one of those people sometimes. That's why I like sticking with these 10s, because I mean, like, especially like with the way my gear is set up right now, like I feel like 10s are in a really comfortable spot for me. Oh, as long as I don't clip into the banner like that. So, but yeah, I don't push keys. I do like mount collecting. Now, I'm one of those people who says they're an achievement hunter, but I don't do the achievement hunter things. Oh, he got caught in the blender. Oh, they all got caught in the blender. Did we not do the blender anymore? Oh, okay, I guess we don't do the blender anymore. I'm fine. I do have some mounts that I'm very proud to say that are not available anymore in the game. I have the Black Proto-Drake from getting the Immortal achievement through Naxxramas. Shout out to Windrunner on Premonition for that one, for helping me out get that. And then I also have my Amani Warbear, which I got in TPC for doing the Zul'Aman. Was it like Zul'Aman in 30 minutes? I want to say. I think at the time, yeah, it was like 30 minutes. The Zul'Aman raid. So I was part of our guild was doing bear runs once we all got ours. So I was, like I said, very fortunate for that. But yeah, I need to get back into it. I need to get back into going back through. I mean, my problem is that the WoW becomes so accessible sometimes that not everything is war banned. So like, if I do have a character that I really like to play, I want them to have the full experience. I want them to have the reputations associated with it. And like, part of me, like, if I find that one character, which, you know, I keep going back to Shaman, so maybe I might just need to kind of commit to the Shaman, and go through and play the game, play the World of Warcraft, experience, you know, certain things that I might have missed when I was flip-flopping around through different mains throughout expansions, and, you know, those kind of general things right there. So yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe that'll be a whole thing. I always have this idea of like playing through like a series, which I'm gonna do. I always keep saying I'm not gonna do it, but I really enjoy this game. I enjoy the lore. I enjoy the story. I enjoy everything about it. And so, like, blow me up. Okay, there we go. And then so, like, being able to take a character and play through all the available content is something that I'm very. Oh, let's go over here. There's plenty of room over here. It's something that I'm very infatuated with, and so I want to be able to pursue that going down the line. Oh, come on, kill this thing. What is my most embarrassing WoW moment? I can count on my hand the number of times, speaking of Decimus, I can count on my hands the number of times I fell off the Decimus platform. That's kind of embarrassing. Oh no, I know what my most embarrassing thing was. This was actually during our heroic Ansurek progress. And the boss just has this nasty bit of ramping damage in phase 1. And then it requires like 2 groups to split, and then each group has to, you know, stand in their assigned explosion zone to get knocked up. And what I did not know at the time was I was playing a prot warrior, so I was like unga bunga, like just heroic leap, and I would heroic leap over the line, and I'm like, ha, I'm so good at this game. I kept causing my guild to wipe. We were stuck on prog on this boss for like 3 or 4 days because my dumb ass kept leaping over the venom, not removing my own debuff by getting knocked up, and yeah. That was really embarrassing when we were going through the logs and figured it out. So, do I want to roll my bonus roll? No, I don't need to roll my bonus roll on this one. I don't think I really have anything. Yeah, so that would be my that would be my most embarrassing moment, is causing my guild 4 days of progression on a boss because I just thought it'd be cooler to heroic leap over something. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. So as we're wrapping up, Call the Key has ended. It was a great run. We timed it. Thankfully, everyone gets loot. What is something that keeps me coming back? And yeah, I think it's I think it's kind of like a two-part. Maybe it's like some sort of Stockholm syndrome where I just like I keep coming back because I think the game is just going to get better every time. But I do also feel like that there does need to be people within the community to make the game a little bit better. And I do think there's really positive people out there playing this game, and I know I always enjoy seeing like the positive chats, the positive Reddit posts, positive Twitter posts, and things like that. I'm part of the newbies chat, and like I really like to make sure that I'm helping out and doing my part to get the newbies squared away and enjoying the game, because again, this game has been a huge part of me for the better half of my life. I've been for half my life, over half my life, I have been playing World of Warcraft, and I think that's something to be said about it. And then like moments like this, like I really want to try and do the series not only to learn more about the people who play it, but I also want to give like players an opportunity who may not be getting into pugs, to get their roles, to get their vaults and things like that. I want to purposely I do want to purposely kind of like pick people who are on the lower IO, lower item level. I do feel like I'm a 285 tank. I think I can handle a 10 just fine. And so like just wanting to kind of not just carry, not necessarily carry, but I do want to provide I do want to show people that there is positivity in this game, especially if they've maybe not had a chance to experience it, or if they have experienced it and they want more of it. I want to make sure that there's people out there who provide it. So but that is going to be it. I really hope you guys took a little extra time getting to know me a little bit better. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Signing off, this is OMG, it's AJP, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks, take care, bye.